The AFL Awards, the All-Australian team will be unveiled. The Coaches Association Player of the Year, the Lee Matthews Trophy for the MVP. We've got to look at the 44-man squad from which the All-Australian will be selected. 4 teams dominate with 5 each: Adelaide, Brisbane, Gold Coast and the Western Bulldogs. There were none for Carlton, Essendon, West Coast and North Melbourne. The most contentious of those would be Tristan Sherry, I think, who for a long time was thought to be the ruckman. 28 players are striving for their first blazer. 2, Hugh McCluggage has been in 4 squads. Tom Liberatore has been in 2. Will they see the main squad this time? Max Gawn a chance for a record-equalling 8th All-Australian, and only 8 of last year's team return to the squad. So you do your picks for tomorrow night.
I will. There's a couple there that jump out at me, which I think are great footy stories. So we'll get stuck into that tomorrow night.
AFL Awards tomorrow night, guys. So we thought we'd put the picks here for points bet.
Beautiful.
The midfielders, which is such a rich category, they'll shuffle them to wings and forward flanks and halfback. You have to give me a ruckman and 3. Give me your dream centre square set up for the All-Australian.
Gave me the hardest job of all. Well, I went with... This is for my life, Jerry.
Right, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's get... This is for my life. Gawn, Bontempelli, Butters and Rao.
Yeah.
Good luck against that quartet. I know you can get... Nick could easily be there and Jordan Dawson, who we'll talk about. But that 4 there, for my life, I'm very comfortable with.
All right, so going with an 8th All-Australian blazer in your eyes. Your special category, of course, is the key forwards. Do you want 2 or 3 out of the squad? So 6 are there to choose from.
Yep. Pretty obvious, this one. So Riley Thilthorpe, Cameron and Gunston for me. So Georgiades, I thought he was great. He'll get there, hopefully, one day. That'd be fantastic if he was an All-Australian. But those 3 men have had outstanding seasons. Jack Gunston's just still blows my mind. And Jezza still might get a ton. So you'd be happy kicking at those 3, I reckon.
There's a handful of club captains in the squad of 44. Who is your All-Australian captain?
I was pumping hard for Anderson, Noah Anderson early in the year. I think Jordan Dawson has got his team across the line as much as anyone in the competition, any singular player, and his team just happens to be on top of the AFL ladder. So that gets the nod. You'd probably have Anderson next or Gawn, one or the other. Yeah,
there's no need for a ceremonial captain this year, not when that set are there.
No.
And as you
had good choice.
It's the player who straps the team on his back.
He does it all the time,
3 or 4 times, doesn't he?
He does it all the time when it's... I've been watching a lot of Adelaide over there, and he just says, I'll get you... As it has been the greats, Fife over the years and Dangerfield, you just eyes go to them, and he's elevated into that company.
The Lee Matthews Trophy for the MVP. So this is voted on by the players. It doesn't go week by week, so they get the fresh look at it. Who is the most valuable player in the comp? Yeah,
I've gone with the All-Australian captain for the reasons that I've just alluded to. And this can go a number of different ways. You can't put yourself into the minds of the players, but you couldn't deny... Well, you might end up with a different player, but Jordan Dawson will vote really, really well, because every player would rate him and have great respect for him and what he's been able to do. And I think he's, well, not the standout player, because that's disrespecting the others, but he's got my nod tonight.
Yes, that's what I was thinking through. So the best from the coaches, the week by week, is either going to be Noah Anderson, Matt Rowell, Nick Dacos.
Yep.
Probably fines down to those, with Bailey Smith just behind.
Yep.
You've got Jeremy Cameron with the year he's had up front. You've got Nasiah Wanganeen-Miller in his game shaping next week. But I'm with you. I do think it's Jordan Dawson. And then the best first-year player. So the Rising Star allows a bigger collection. Just first-year players.
This was a thriller. Oh, Archie Roberts didn't that? No.
Yep.
Did he play one game last year?
Yeah.
You're saying just for one year?
Just the first.
Oh, well, my man, Murphy Reid, fits that category. So he's it for me. I've been voting singularly every game, Jared, and I had Archie Roberts in front up until the weekend when Murphy Reid leapfrogged him. He was superb in that win against the Bulldogs on the weekend. So good. He's the sort of player you've got to go and watch closely.
Yep.
Now, we love when the squad is announced, and we congratulate all of the players, of course, that make it, but we love a snub. John, give us your headline there.
If the AFL doesn't want snubs, then they shouldn't release this squad. It's there for the express purpose of us debating it, so that's what we do. There's a few around Norton who just think he is absolutely stiff. So 2 less goals than Ben King, but he's had so much more influence. Ben King kicks goals and that's all he does. He doesn't tackle, he doesn't chase, he doesn't do much else, he doesn't crash packs. To be honest, Sam Darcy played 17 games, so the trigger is 16 games and then you're eligible. One of them was injured very early and did the knee capsule. He was, unsighted on the weekend against Alex Pearce. So he's pretty lucky. Security fans are furious that Cal Wilkie is not in the team, and I can understand that. But what I love that the All-Australian team has done is they've brought in newbies from a team that's dominating in Worrell and Keane. It would be so easy to go back to the to the old stages. This team won the minor premiership and Security, well, they missed out. So great decision.
Can I just say, X marks the spot. Where's Tristan Cherry in this team? Like, seriously, he had an outstanding year, was unbelievable. Unfortunately, got that suspension, which probably hurt him as well. But in a year when it's been the ruckman, hasn't it? The year of the ruckman. We've seen a renaissance of ruckman. Have a look at this squad there. He had to be in the squad. He may not be in the team, but he had to be in the squad. And I'm really disappointed that he carried that footy team through a lot of hard times.
And you talk about the suspension. Well, Bontempelli and Darcy both played 17 games. So he played more than that. He had a couple of quieter games with a hamstring. But I just keep thinking, if I'm that All-Australian squad, who's the bloke I'd want to play alongside with, or the All-Australian
100%.
selectors? I think I'd love to play alongside him. He wouldn't be in the team, but I think he should have been in that squad.
Got 3 in All-Australian reckoning, both Dacos boys and Jamie Elliott too. For a period of time, he was absolutely exceptional. What would it mean to him if he got the nod?
This year in particular, Jamie being in the leadership group, he's grown so much. He's come, gone to another level with his footy, but I think he's gone another level as a person inside our environment, which we're really wrapped with his growth. It'll mean a lot to him and us. We want to be the environment that creates that, and we love our players being celebrated. There's 3. Darcy Cameron would be pretty stiff, I would have thought, taking that many marks. We'd like to think that we'll celebrate these guys at some stage. Maybe tomorrow could be a good opportune time to do that.
You don't think that there can be a safer player in this Brisbane side than Darcy Wilmot, because not many players stick the finger in the coach's ear 3 weeks running and get away with it. He must be feeling pretty comfortable with where he sits in proceedings.
He must be. I mean, he must be lurking around waiting for the opportunity. Look, he's a real character. I just have a lot of time for him. He has a lot of fun in his life and he loves playing footy, and he puts a smile on my face, and sometimes as the coach he can get a bit serious, so I welcome guys like him around the footy club just to bring a bit of lightness to the place, and if hopefully there's a few more wet willies to come this year.
Not since Merv, Hughes and Allen Border has there been such an unlikely pairing as Darcy Wilmot and Chris Fagan.
We're just watching his highlights, folks, and I'm not sure you've got the vision there, but he is, we've got an All-Australian squad that's just been announced. You've got 5 in it. And I'm telling you, in years to come, he's going to add his name to the list, because every time you watch him, he gets better and better. You don't have to add more to it. We're just watching his highlights, and he's a joy to watch. 5 in the All-Australian and 5 in the under-22 group. Holds you in pretty good stead.
Yeah, I've thought about that the other day, especially the 5 in the All-Australian under-22 team. That's exciting for us, and it means that if we keep managing our list well and look after our players well, that we should be strong for a few years to come. Yet you can't take that for granted, but certainly looks like we're well positioned at the moment. With all the All-Australian guys, all of those deserve their selection in the 44. Don't know how many will get in the actual team, but I'm just glad to see guys like Josh Dunkley being recognised, and Zach Bailey. They've both had great years, and the other boys are a bit more regular in that 40, Zorko McCluggage and Harris Andrews. So grateful to have 5 guys in that squad, and hopefully a few of them get into the final team.
If they come back without McCluggage, we'll send the selectors back into a room and say, do it again.